So Disney has just released their latest live action remake, The Little Mermaid, and I really like that film. If you want to go check out my review, check it out over here. But it got me thinking about the Disney live action remakes and why Disney keeps on doing what they're doing, and I come to the conclusion Disney's never going to stop making these remakes, and I think I know why. So as always, let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with the points I'm going to be making. Let me know what you think the reason is Disney won't stop making live action films in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. One of the reasons why I think that Disney won't stop making these live action remakes of their original classic animated films is because these movies make hella money. Beauty and the Beast made $2 billion on a $250 million budget. $2 billion. And that movie, I didn't really care for that movie, but it made $2 billion in the theaters. Aladdin made $1 billion on a $180 million budget. Again, another billion bomb. It's crazy to think that. And Lion King made $1.6 billion on a $260 million budget. So if you just look at that, these movies are making money. And even though, people online are crying and yelling and saying that these are ruining our childhood, it doesn't seem to be working with the audience. And the audience are going to these films and watching them not once, not twice, 3 or 4 times, and making Disney, eyes turn green because they're seeing all this money coming from this. And it's kind of funny because that leads into the next reason why I think that they won't stop making these movies. And it ties a little bit into this is nostalgia. And Disney pretty much is the king of nostalgia. I mean, when they bought Star Wars and LucasArts and Marvel, they were just taking 2 things that people have nostalgia for, and they're just like, money, money, money.
We've got to have money.
And nostalgia is a very powerful thing. I mean, I have been a victim of it. Just recently, I went to go see The Little Mermaid because I had nostalgia for the original. Even though I know that Disney has a pretty bad track record with their live action remakes. The last one that I saw was Cruella, and I ended up liking that one, but I didn't really have that much nostalgia for Cruella de Vil. But other people do. Other people like Cruella de Vil. I just read you out a whole bunch of movies that made $1 billion, and those people have nostalgia for that stuff. The Lion King, the Beauty and the Beast. They probably remember seeing that in theaters, playing with dolls, watching the movies on the VHS. Nostalgia is powerful, and Disney is taking advantage of that, and they're gonna continue to make these live action films because they're like, we know you like it. And the last and most important reason why Disney won't stop making these live action remakes is because they're going to be able to continue the story. And I know a lot of people won't really, understand what I'm saying. I'm like, what? They're gonna be able to continue the story? Why can't they just continue the story without doing the live action remakes? But like it or not, Disney doesn't want to do that. And they want to go forward with these live action remakes, and they don't want to do live action anymore. And if you think about it a little bit more, if they were to do a sequel to like The Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast or Mulan or something like that, they would have to do it in their new animation and stuff. And I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I can see where they were like, we don't really want to do that. It would be looking kind of weird if we took the 1990 version of something and then adapted it into the current animation. Look kind of weird. But I mean, I guess you could say the same thing with, the live action remakes and their animation CGI. I mean, Lion King, look at that. That looks weird. But I think that's one of the main reasons why Disney won't stop making these live action remakes is because they're gonna have an opportunity to continue stories, to continue to make sequels after sequels of these movies, and it can look all fresh and modernized, if you will. I mean, look, we just recently got an announcement that they're making a prequel film to the live action Lion King, Mufasa. And I don't know who asked for that, but we're getting it. And while I think I should be opposed to this, I shouldn't like this, the critic in me was like, this ain't good. But the nostalgia part of me, the little kid part of me was like, man, if they can do a Return to Jafar live action, damn, that would be kind of cool, kind of want to see it. But my biggest hope with Disney making these live action remakes is that they finally do some, live action remakes or some movies that deserve live action remakes. Like Man, wouldn't it be really freaking amazing if they did an Atlantis live action? I mean, I feel like Disney fans have been waiting for a live action version of Atlantis, you know, since forever. Or like a Treasure Planet live action. I mean, something like that would be pretty amazing. But thinking that, I did think that the Mulan live action was a good idea, and just look how that turned out. I mean, not good at all. But guys, this is just a quick video. I just wanted to talk about this topic because I thought it was just something on my mind, a little interesting, a little different than the kind of stuff that I do here. But again, let me know if you agree or disagree with the reasons why I am giving, why Disney will never stop making these live action remakes. Is it the money? Is it the nostalgia? Is it to further these storylines? Let me know in the comments down below. But as always, guys, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers, and it's kind of crazy. Can't thank you guys enough. Building this channel, I love doing this stuff. I love talking movies with you guys. And as always, keep watching movies.